Do I have to say this word for word? Do I? Due to the absolute waste of talent shown by one Draven Solis, it is to be announced that by order of the FBW Undisputed Champion, the Kingpin Chris Dynamite, that from now until further notice, Draven is hereby banned from in-ring competition. This is after I lose to Felix. This is after everything I've done. This is after all that I've tried to prove. I just
We're born for the fight. It's time to begin to break the chains. Let the battle spin. Genesis, where the strong survive. Feel the power, feel alive, the assassin's name is crystal clear. Our danger sharp as steel. Your last breath, the final deal. When I stare.
Hey, I see two people in the ring. I see two people right here. Here's what we're gonna do. FBW Undisputed Champion, who doesn't need help but has help right there. A tag team match. Sam Reeves, Eric Danger, Anthony Aries, Chris Dynamite. Eric Danger's a bitch, right? Yeah. How many years? How many fucking years has it been? It's been like 6. Fortune? Just for a day? Oh, shit. Watch this end horribly.
Look at that. Did you forget who we are?
These guys that either are getting along or hate each other. You can't make up if you love or hate each other.
Reeves, you wouldn't know nothing about brotherly love because, quite honestly, nobody has ever loved you. That, wait, he has a brother. He has a brother. Yeah.
You know what?
What's his
Enough of
name?
this.
He calls him Bubba. Jakey doesn't love you!
Come on. Where do you think you're going, huh? Where? Hey, this is for you. Oh. Come on. I think these look good on you. That's right. Scurry along. That's right. Get out of here. Get out of here. See you soon, boys. Hit it.
The shadows stretch, the lights ignite. A heart just
They don't know what's coming for them.
one night. Our footsteps echo, our hearts take flight. It's time to begin to break the chains. Let the battle spin.
FBW fans, welcome to FBW Genesis 2026, and to kick off this event, we have a all-star tag team match when Anthony Aries reunites with his frenemy Chris Dynamite when they reunite Fortune for one night only to take on the Absolute Dream Team in the returning Eric Danger and Sam Reed. Anthony Aries is coming off of a major loss against Dante Kruger last month at Holiday Havoc in an I Quit match for the United States Championship. And here tonight, he looks to get revenge on Sam Reeves and gain some momentum so he can find championship gold here in 2026. But his tag team partner, his longtime friend, both of these men founded FBW in 2012 together. Both men teaming up and forming the Fortune team back in 2021. However, they have never officially tagged with each other, so they're going to put their friendship and their history to the test here tonight when they face the Absolute Dream Team. Two men that they have a lot of history with. But Chris Dynamite, the reigning undisputed champion, ironically, he's coming off of a title defense back at Endgame in November against his tag team partner here tonight, Anthony Aries. Chris Dynamite won that match and retained the undisputed championship. Both men have a long history of friendship and wars, and here tonight, they team up to kick off 2026. Both these men have a lot of history with Sam Reeves and Eric Danger. This is going to be a match hard to predict. If you place bets on this match, be ready, because this match can go either way. This match is going to be an absolute war. Sam Reeves returning to action for the first time since Karma last summer. Sam Reeves was taken out by Anthony Aries before a scheduled match against Chris Dynamite. Anthony Aries put Sam Reeves on the injured list for the past 6 months. Both men were in Violence Enterprise. Both men have a long history against each other in FBW and even up in SGW in Georgia. But Sam Reeves making his return earlier this month at New Year Revolution, and tonight at Genesis, it's his first match in 6 months. Sam Reeves pulling out a card that not many could have called, and that was pulling this man right here out of retirement, FBW Hall of Famer, the Assassin, Eric Danger. A man who knows Anthony Aries and Chris Dynamite oh so well. Eric Danger was the third man in the trio who built FBW. Eric Danger having his first match in 6 long years. Eric Danger's last match was in the 2020 Glory Rumble, where he was defending, at the time, his undisputed championship. Eric Danger eliminated Chris Dynamite from that Rumble before he was eliminated by fellow FBW Hall of Famer, the First Lady of FBW, Ruby. But here to kick off the tag team match, it is a blast from the past. These two brothers starting off the match. These two men had a rivalry back in 2015 that defined what FBW is about. Heated battles over the T Division title. Now fast forward almost a decade later, these two men, 2026, locking up in the center of the ring. And Eric Danger floors Chris Dynamite with a clothesline. Both men know each other oh so well. These two men are brothers in real life. Chris Dynamite floors Eric Danger with a clothesline. These two men had battles over 2015 over the T Division title. At one point, Chris Dynamite almost lost his career to Eric Danger in that feud. Both men having their first one-on-one match against each other at WrestleBash 1 in 2014. These two men having their last match against each other in the 2021 King of the Yard tournament. But Chris Dynamite using his experience and power against Eric Danger as he floored him with that backdrop suplex. Eric Danger haven't wrestled since 2020, but in the meantime, Chris Dynamite was carving his legacy. Now, Chris Dynamite chopping Eric Danger in the chest. And Eric Danger repaying the favor, and both men trading chops here in the center of the ring, and Anthony Aries taking down Eric Danger, helping Chris Dynamite. This is what I'm talking about in a tag team match. Not only do you have to pay attention to the man you are competing against, you also have to keep a third eye on the man on the outside. And Anthony Aries, Sam Reeves almost coming to blows on the outside of the ring. And Eric Danger with the spine buster. This is going to be a complicated, hard match for Eric Danger to have. But Sam Reeves, Anthony Aries coming to blows in the center of the ring. This has been brewing up since last summer. And now Anthony Aries taking down Sam Reeves, and a leg drop. Anthony Aries and Sam Reeves, this is their first encounter one-on-one against each other in a FBW ring since Wrestle Bash 8 in 2024. Both men at a stalemate. Anthony Aries taking out Sam Reeves, injuring him, breaking up Violence Enterprise, and now Anthony Aries going after the leg. Anthony Aries having some harsh words for Eric Danger. Seems like Anthony Aries is more focused on Eric Danger, a man who he has a lot of history with. The feud between Eric Danger and Anthony Aries defined and gave prestige to the FBW title. But right now, in the center of the ring, it is Sam Reeves. It is Anthony Aries. Sam Reeves with an armbar. Tagging in Chris Dynamite. And now Chris Dynamite taking it to Sam Reeves. And this is what I'm talking about. The double teamwork. All legal here in a tag team match. And Eric Danger tagging in. Scaring off Anthony Aries. And it is now back to the both brothers. And a massive DDT. This has been action-filled. And this is what happens when you have all stars in the same match. High energy, high stakes. Seems like Sam Reeves pulling Eric Danger into this match is really getting under the skin of Chris Dynamite and Anthony Aries. They cannot let their emotions get the better of them. Chris Dynamite fighting out to repay, or no, a guillotine. Thought he was going for a DDT there, but guillotine locked in. But Eric Danger using his weight to his advantage, getting out of the guillotine.
1, 2.
And Chris Dynamite kicks out. Eric Danger's last match here was in the Glory Rumble in 2020, and in that match he actually eliminated his own brother, Chris Dynamite. Anthony Aries getting a piece of Eric Danger. Now, Eric Danger and Anthony Aries, they go way back. They were both in AAW together. They have a long history. The rivalry of Eric Danger and Anthony Aries defined the FBW Undisputed title, gave that title prestige, and now Anthony Aries choking out Eric Danger with the chain. Chris Dynamite trying to hit that leg drop, but Eric Danger got his knees up. But look at that money shot, that dragon fall. The many names he has for that knockout blow. And now Anthony Aries is in the ring with Eric Danger, trying to weather the storm of Sam Reeves and get his hands on Eric Danger as he has him in a head side lock.
Give up just like you left him.
Now Eric Danger has the head of Anthony Aries. What is this? And a stunner. A stunner to break the hold. And up, Sam Reeves got tagged in, dragging Anthony Aries away from his partner. And a chop across the chest. Anthony Aries repaying the favor. There is no love lost between these two men. Trading strikes here in the center of the ring in their first encounter since Wrestle-8, which was an I Quit match.
1, 2.
Anthony Aries picking up the victory in that match. And now Sam Reeves back, locking the arm.
Are you gonna tap?
Looking to make Anthony Aries tap out here tonight.
you
Chris
gonna
Dynamite
tap?
trying to get Anthony Aries to tag him in. Chris Dynamite dragging Anthony Aries to the corner. But Sam Reeves has the armbar locked in deep. And Anthony Aries punching his way out of the hold. And a massive kick right to the side of the face. And now Anthony Aries unleashing the rage with those strikes to the back of the head.
Why you running scared?
Anthony Aries taunting Eric Danger. When Eric Danger left FBW,
That's your partner.
Eric Danger and Anthony Aries and Chris Dynamite all had a triple threat match at WrestleBash 5. Hard kick right to the chest, right to the gut. Eric Danger left Anthony Aries in 2020 in AEW all alone. And now Eric Danger tags in, and are we going to get this blast from the past when Anthony Aries, Eric Danger, their first match since 2020. Now Anthony Aries trying to get that side headlock in, locked in. And now Eric Danger planting Anthony Aries. Eric Danger having a good showing here for his first match in 6 years. And now Eric Danger unleashing those strikes.
1, 2.
This is the only second tag team match in FBW history.
1, 2.
The first being at Fight Night last year. Ironically, Anthony Aries and Sam Reeves were the ones teaming up with each other. And Chris Dynamite was teaming against Anthony Aries. All has changed in 1 year.
1, 2.
Anthony Aries and Eric Danger had the feud that gave prestige to the FBW title in 2015 and
You gonna
2016.
tap?
And now Eric Danger looking
gonna
to make
tap?
Anthony Aries tap out. Eric Danger was the first man in FBW history to make Anthony Aries tap
gonna
out.
tap?
And that was at FBW All or Nothing in 2018. Can he do it here tonight again? Now Eric Danger attacking the leg. Now Anthony Aries trying to get out of that arm lock. And now a leg drop. And another. 3 massive leg drop. And now unleashing punches to Eric Danger. And now Anthony Aries and Sam Reeves coming to blows on the outside of the ring. Pushing Sam Reeves into that ladder falling over. Sam Reeves could be taken out of this tag team match. This could be a 2-on-1 handicap match now. Anthony Aries taking out Sam Reeves on the back over there. And now a massive DDT lays out Eric Danger. Now Chris Dynamite in the ring. What is Chris Dynamite set up for here? Could we be looking at a deal breaker? And a deal breaker in the center of the ring.
1, 2.
But Eric Danger kicks out of a move that has put many of the victims that Chris Dynamite has put down. And a massive dragon claw, knocking out Eric Danger in the center of the ring. Picking him up, could we be looking at another one? And Eric Danger is lifeless here at Genesis.
1, 2.
And Sam Reeves making the save with that flying clothesline. Sam Reeves saving Eric Danger. That could have been it for the absolute dream team here tonight. But what is Anthony Aries handing? Oh no, Chris Dynamite has the chain! Knocking out Sam Reeves with the chain of Anthony Aries. Out of nowhere, and now unleashing strikes with the chain. Chris Dynamite and Sam Reeves had a feud for Wrestle Bash 9, culminating in a bull rope match. And now what is this? Chris Dynamite picking up Sam Reeves and planting him
1, 2.
in the center of the ring, but Sam Reeves manages to survive. At Karma, it was supposed to be Chris Dynamite, Sam Reeves one last time, but it was the attack from Anthony Aries that made that match never happen. And now here tonight, they are colliding in the ring for the first time since Wrestle Bash 9. Now Sam Reeves trying to fight back with those hard punches. And a drop kick taking down Chris Dynamite. Sam Reeves pulling out all the stops. I've never seen Sam Reeves
1.
with a drop kick. But no, Anthony Aries breaking up the pin with another strike to the skull with his chain. This match has been hard to call, but now Eric Danger taking out Chris Dynamite, but Anthony Aries to the rescue with the axe handle. This match has been hard to call. This has been chaotic, just like the first one. And now, what is this? A final judgment out of nowhere!
1.
And Anthony Aries breaking up the pin again. Now what is this? Chris Dynamite back to his feet. And a deal breaker! A deal breaker after that slight distraction from Anthony Aries. Both men tagging out. And now here we are. Eric Danger fired up. And a kick. What is this? And an assassination DDT! In the center of the ring. And now Eric Danger unleashing strikes onto Anthony Aries. If he can pin him.
1, 2.
Anthony Aries just kicked out of the assassination DDT, a move that has put him away many times. And now what is this? Eric Danger locking in that full Nelson.
Are you gonna tap?
Body scissors as Anthony Aries, he's trapped in
Are
the
you
center of
gonna tap?
the ring. Calling for Chris.
Are you gonna tap?
And Anthony Aries taps
Bring it
out.
up.
Eric Danger has tapped out Anthony Aries twice. He was the first, and in his first match in 6 years, he makes Anthony Aries tap out once again. Eric Danger, Sam Reeves, two men who have similar paths, similar history, similar attitudes. The Dream Team has defeated Fortune here tonight.
That's how it's done.
Yo, what's going on, FBW universe? Everybody out there. Hope you guys had a happy holidays. It's been a little bit, but I just came to hope everybody's having a great night at Genesis. I'm not there right now. I'm going to a basketball game, and I'm going to go watch the Heat lose, like always, rep that. But I'm just wanted to make a big announcement before the show ends or anything like that happens, so I can go ahead and get out the way. Me and him been talking for a while. We've been trying to get this done, but I want to introduce Cody Max to the FBW roster. Old friend of mine from SGW, yeah, whatever. But he's gonna be here now, and would you guys give him a warm welcome? He's here to prove himself now. So he's not gonna be like the other guy, and ain't gonna be, so he's here to prove himself. He's here to win gold. Good guy, respectful guy. That's all I'm here to announce. And you guys enjoy the rest of the show. God bless. Stay frosty. I'm finna go watch my team lose.
He's the king of the wild, the outlaw son. Fierce like thunder, never will he run through the high.
Felix Zabaka. You want some of this? FBW fans, he wants some of this. Wait a minute. You know, I respect you, a fellow luchador. But you haven't put anything on the heritage. You haven't won anything. I respect your grind though. But you haven't won anything. But you won a match. I ain't gonna lie, VW fans. I don't think you really deserve it, but I respect it. Because when I first came in here, I versed Anthony Aries when he was US champ. And I didn't deserve it either. So I'm going to give him a shot like FBW gave me a shot. So I got you. We're gonna see how this ends.
It's time to begin to wake the chains, let the battle spin. Genesis, where the strong survive. Feel
FBW fans, it is now time for the main event here tonight at FBW Genesis 2026, and it is all about the United States Championship. This man right here, Felix Zapata, coming into this match for once in his career with some momentum, picking up his first victory here in FBW at Holiday Havoc last month in December. He defeated Draven Solis to earn an opportunity at the United States Championship that his former mentor, Dante Kruger, is currently holding it. Now I say former because on the last episode of FBW Primetime, Dante Kruger showed some disdain that Felix Zapata is stepping up to him here tonight at Genesis. Dante Kruger took Felix Zapata under his wing last year when Felix Zapata was dealing with his cousin Anthony Aries over the family mass. Yeah, here tonight in Genesis, you're coming with a new attitude. Dante Kruger into that tease that both FBW management and reporters that he feels like Felix Zapata doesn't deserve this opportunity, as he feels that Felix Zapata has been a disgrace to the luchador heritage that Dante Kruger here tonight represents. Dante Kruger coming off of a successful title defense earlier this month against the Florida State Classic winner, Ramon Cruz. Dante Kruger has been United States champion since November when he defeated Draven Solis at Endgames. These two men had faced off before at BYWN Supernova 4, and in that match, Dante Kruger picked up the victory. So overall, Dante Kruger has the statistic advantage over Felix Zapata. Felix Zapata debuted 1 year ago, and he only has one victory under his belt. going to be make or break here tonight. You have to think if Felix Zapata loses here tonight, it will be his final opportunity at the United States Championship. New attitude from Dante Kruger. Felix Zapata extending the hand. This is what I'm talking about. There's still respect from Felix Zapata towards Dante Kruger. But wait, what is this? Dante Kruger not shaking the hand. Bold move by Dante Kruger, who once looked at Felix Zapata as a friend, as someone he rides with.
Really?
This is a new attitude from Dante Kruger. I don't know what has come from Dante Kruger. I don't know where this attitude has came from.
1, 2.
Disrespecting Felix Zapata, showing no remorse as he lays those hard strikes. Felix Zapata, Dante Kruger, the only luchadors here in FBW. Dante Kruger having the more successful pass and a leg drop right to the chest.
1, 2.
Felix Zapata defeated Draven Solis to get to this match right here. I don't know if Dante Kruger thinks that just because Felix Zapata defeated Draven Solis, I don't think Dante Kruger feels like Felix Zapata even deserves to be in this match still. Critics can argue, but here tonight, it's all about the United States Championship. Felix Zapata gets stunned with a Superman punch and his elbow right to the back of the head. This match has all been Dante Kruger.
1, 2.
Ever since Dante Kruger refused the hand with a cheap strike right to the face. Felix Zapata fighting through, trying to fire up the heart of a gladiator. And a drop kick out of nowhere, taking down Dante Kruger. This is what I'm talking about. Ever since Felix Zapata defeated Draven Solis last month, Felix Zapata seems to have unlocked that killer instinct that many have said that Felix Zapata lacks. Felix Zapata staying in the fight, gaining control with another drop kick, taking down Dante Kruger.
1, 2.
Dante Kruger defeating Ramon Cruz earlier this month at New Year Revolution. Dante Kruger has a lot of momentum coming into this match. But Felix Zapata trying to make a name for himself for once in FBW with those palm strikes. And a massive jumping clothesline taking down Dante Kruger.
1, 2.
Dante Kruger, one of the hardest hitters in FBW. This is going to be the biggest challenge in Felix Zapata's career. Both men grappling here. Felix Zapata taking down Dante Kruger, has him in a headlock. And no, wait, what is this?
Who are you?
Dante Kruger ripping at the mask. Unlike the Dragon Heart that we've come to know, unleashing on Felix Zapata. I don't know if the gold, the championship has corrupted Dante Kruger.
1, 2.
Dante Kruger left FBW in 2021. He was the undisputed champion. The United States Championship is the first major title that he has held in many years. I don't know if the championship, the corruption of greed and gold is getting to the heart of the Dragon Heart. Dante Kruger looking to hit the three amigos, the trifecta of suplexes on Felix Zapata, and he does. The three amigos, shades of a lucha legend, Eddie Guerrero.
1, 2.
Felix Zapata kicks out. Felix Zapata tying his mask. I think Dante Kruger started to unmask Felix Zapata. That is a criminally high sin in the heritage of Lucha Libre. You do not unmask fellow luchadors. Dante Kruger setting up for here, though. Could he be looking for a kill shot? But no, Felix Zapata getting out of it. And a Russian leg sweep. Both men down. Felix Zapata getting up, though. Stomping on the chest of Dante Kruger. And now a splash. Pinning.
1, 2.
And Dante Kruger kicks out. The United States Championship and the Lucha heritage seeming to be on the line. Dante Kruger making comments throughout this match about if Felix Zapata deserves this opportunity, deserves to be a luchador. Felix Zapata looking to make his legacy, to carve his path here in FBW. And both men trading strikes, but that massive uppercut flooring Felix Zapata. Dante Kruger, one of the hardest hitters in FBW. And Felix Zapata, one of the ones to have the biggest heart. And a bulldog! Felix Zapata landed on top of his head.
1, 2.
Oh my god, Felix Zapata landing on top of his head. Look at this replay. Landing on the top of his head and folding up. And now Dante Kruger looking to capitalize with an STF. Can he make Felix Zapata tap out here tonight at FBW Genesis? Dante Kruger unleashing strikes to the back of the head. And again, tearing at the mask. What is Dante Kruger getting himself into? And it looks like Felix Zapata caught him with a golden blade out of nowhere.
1.
The move that helped them win
2.
his first match at FBW Holiday
3.
Havoc.
1, 2.
But Dante Kruger kicks out to remain the United States
1,
champion.
2.
And Felix Zapata kicks out, looking to still have his opportunity to become the United States champion. That would be Felix Zapata's first championship here. And no, what is this? Shades of vintage Dante Kruger with that death clutch. Just tossing Felix Zapata down. Dante Kruger unleashing a nightmare here tonight on Felix Zapata. Not very Dragonheart-like. I don't know what's gotten into Dante Kruger. Now, Dante Kruger looking to go for a kill shot. Can he hit it up? He's locking and loading, and a kill shot in the center of the ring. This could be all she wrote.
1, 2.
And Felix Zapata kicks out of the kill shot. The first time Felix Zapata has ever kicked out of the kill shot. The kill shot has put away Felix Zapata in all of their encounters at BYW and Supernova, at the Florida State Classic, and another Golden Blade staggering. Dante Kruger caught him in the front of the face, in the forehead. Goes to the back where he normally hits that blade off of, but Dante Kruger leaving the ring. This is the experience factor. Felix Zapata cannot pin Dante Kruger on the outside of the ring. And a diving axe handle taking down Dante Kruger. And this is what it's all about. But Felix Zapata has to stay focused. The United States Championship. He's failed once before, facing Draven Solis for the title in the past. But what is Felix Zapata setting up for here? He's rolling back in the ring. Felix Zapata trying to fire up. What is he going for? He's going for a dive. But I think Dante Kruger took him out with that championship. Little production malfunction. Felix Zapata down, I believe. Dante Kruger hit him with the United States Championship. Felix Zapata is out cold. Barely moving. That could have been all she wrote for Felix Zapata. Felix Zapata unresponsive. Dante Kruger with some hard strikes to make sure. Now Dante Kruger back in the ring, loading. Stalking Felix Zapata. You're definitely going to need to conduct an interview with Dante Kruger after this match. This is very unlike the Dragonheart that we have got to know over the past year. And just stomping on the hands. But Felix Zapata fighting back. Staying in the fight, not allowing Dante Kruger to bully him, and a suplex to follow up. And could Felix Zapata be looking at the three amigos of his own? Can he hit a second? And he does. Felix Zapata looking for a third suplex to complete the trifecta. Payback of his own, and he hits the three amigos.
1, 2.
But Dante Kruger kicks out. This has been a battle here tonight at FBW Genesis here in the main event for the United States Championship. Felix Zapata picking up Draven Solis. Or no, Dante Kruger, my bad, but then a Faith Breaker! A Faith Breaker, shades of his cousin.
2.
And Dante Kruger kicks out. My bad for the miscommunication. I have never seen Felix Zapata fight like this. Tonight could be the night that we see Felix Zapata achieve his goal of gold. Felix Zapata pulling out all the stops. He pulled out a Faith Breaker, a move that his cousin has used to put away many guys. But what is this? Dante Kruger with a pedigree! A pedigree in the center of the ring. And Dante Kruger capitalized. Felix Zapata on the edge of the ring. And Felix Zapata rolls on the outside. Look, that's what I'm talking about. The killer instinct. Felix Zapata rolling on the outside of the ring to save himself from possibly being pinned.
He doesn't deserve this match. Mr. Montero. Fuck you.
Dante Kruger with those harsh comments about Felix Zapata. But Felix Zapata, he pays the favor, throwing a cookie sheet out of nowhere. Felix Zapata has to put away Dante Kruger. What is this? What is he setting up for? Could we be going for a kill shot? No! Felix Zapata rolling up Kruger.
2, 3.
And Felix Zapata has won the United States Championship in a huge upset win. I am in such disbelief. I'm a loss for words. Felix Zapata, the goal for gold has come true here tonight. Underdog, a loser in many eyes, is now a winner. He is the United States Champion. Congratulations to Felix Zapata. He's earned his keep here. He's worked through the pain. He's worked through the many loss after losses that he has suffered. No, wait, what is this? Dante Kruger, he has a cookie sheet! Dante Kruger attacking Felix Zapata. What is this? The Dragonheart has become a nightmare, and he is unleashing it onto Felix Zapata. We need help out here. Dante Kruger taking off the gloves. He is frustrated. He is angry. He is unleashing a nightmare onto Felix Zapata as he just unleashes hard strikes. What the hell has gotten into Dante Kruger? What the hell?
What? You took it from me. You didn't deserve it. Hit my knee.